Hi, and how are you today? How am I? I think you just saw the eye twitch, right? I know I could feel it. That was funny. Anyway, how am I? How have I been? Where have I been? What is up? The things and stuff. Yeah, I'll try to be brief. I don't know how, but I'll try. First of all, here in cute little Rexburg, Idaho, it has been getting hot. It knows how to be cold around here, but it also knows how to get hot. I think today 83 it said or something like that. And we're getting a glare from the sun. And anyway, not here to talk about the weather though. No. I don't know, just wanted to share and overshare as I tend to do. Oops. I just see this as my little platform. It's a way for me to journal my life, be able to record my thoughts per se. I'm a nerd. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of blah right now, so I'm probably not at my best to do this, but maybe at the same time, this is a perfect time to do this because of the blah feeling, because of this state of mind I'm in. But basically, the last time I did a car chit-chat style vlog, I think it was 2 months ago. Here we are, mid-July. I almost said June, we're in July. And then I did a get ready with me in June. That was my last one. And whoa, has time both flown by as well as gone as slow as a snail at the same time? A little bit of both. Some days, some hours, sometimes it's just a dragon, and other times it's zooming past and fast, But by the way, this is a little thought. What do we think? I'm bringing back the high half up, and I'm bringing back the eyeliner. I'm just admiring my oily self right now. Anyway, these are two looks I used to do all the time. The hair, the eyes, all the time. I haven't really been doing foundation. I've been doing blush and highlight, but without the base of the face. And this is not a get ready with me. This is a car chit chat. I'm in the car and I gotta do the chit chat. So let's just, come on. Yeah, boy, has my life changed. And I think it's changed for the better. When you hit rock bottom, and I know that there's like quotes and songs about this shit, but like you really, are we even going? Okay, cool, because that would be just swell if you're here. I mean, I don't know. If you hit rock bottom, I think that's where I was at, right? The only way to go is up, because you are at the bottom. There is nothing left. Your feet have touched the floor, the bottom, the ground. Like, that's it. You're kind of sort of done. So if you have to rock climb out, or get a ladder, or find a rope, or ask for help to get out of that stupid asshole, you got yourself out. You got yourself out, even if you had to ask for help, and it's fine, it's good to ask for help. I'm now seeing a counselor. I went to the hospital. I got help. I didn't want to, but I knew I needed to, Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, you're a strong person, and you got yourself out of the mess, out of the shiz, out of the shit, the pile of muck, and what? You did that because you let the help you. Or you told yourself, this is the bottom, and I can't stay put. If I stay put, I'm just stuck and sunk. And that's what I was. My month of June, it went from I was on top of the world, I was like high on life, everything was peachy, fine, and dandy, and all great, and rainbows and butterflies. But I was dropping, and I was dipping down and down and down, and further and further and further. And then I get the chest pain, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get off my meds. I've been trying for the past few months. Now I'm off of them, and now I have this chest pain that's been even worse now the past few days. I need to go in at least for the chest pain alone. And then they admitted me. They kept me in. I was basically in kind of like a psych ward in a way. You would call it behavior, like you're in behavior. These are the people, and there were quite a few of them, and I saw some new ones, I guess, quote, patients, right? I don't like to think of myself as a patient. That's weird to say. It kind of brings me like a bad taste in my mouth, like, not like a PTSD thing, but anyway. But essentially, I would see new folks come in, all ages. I saw an older lady at one point, pretty old, and I saw some younger people too, like me. Like, I think the youngest you had to be was 18. I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that was in behavior, and when you're in behavior, you're there because of self-harm or the potential possibility that you could harm other people around you. And I did not experience either of those feelings. I didn't want to hurt myself or anyone around me. I was just kept there because I wasn't sleeping and I wasn't eating. I was at 90 pounds. That was my lowest weight in forever. I think I was a little under 100 in 2017 when I first was in that state of mind where I was basically psychotic. I don't like to use the word because it has a connotation to it of like disgust and distaste. Like a lot of people don't understand it at all. But anyway, I was basically in a state of mania. And the mania I was in, I was not sleeping, I was not eating, I was not able to go about my day normally. So I was all over the place. Like I felt fine, quote fine, as in like I was aware, I was alert, I was on edge. Like I knew what was going on. But it's like a dream world. It's a nightmare. It's a living, waking nightmare because you are aware, you know, you're in the real world right now. So you don't sleep walk, you like sleep live because you're expected to live your life your every single day with the lack of sleep and the insomnia and that high, right? So that is psychosis. And my book, okay, oh, how was that? My book is basically about a girl who is delusional, and this is my third book. I'm going to get it done by August, hopefully by the end of this month, by the end of July. And every August I try to publish a new book. I've started this in 2021. I got Grandma Rose, I got Imagination Rose last year, and now we're going to head for the third book. Third time's a charm, man. And I feel really, really good about this one. And that is not to say like, oh, I want the glory. I want my name exposed in lights. I want to be on TV and I want an interview lifestyle and I just, no. I just want to do this for me. My channel's for me. There doesn't have to be anybody there to hear me say these words right now. I just feel empowered knowing that I'm doing an activity that I love and it's a very nerdy interest of mine just to talk to a camera, you know? It's a way for me to record my life, for even me to go back and just have that as my history and my past, you know? But anyway, so if I hadn't gone to the hospital through this hell, you know, and the last time I did even remotely close to this, as bad as it was, the closest thing to how bad this was in 2017 when I first went whack. Basically what happens with me when I'm not sleeping for days on end, when I'm in the state of mania, I am in a state of psychosis in the sense that with me, the reality is influenced and interrupted by a certain type of sci-fi, not sci-fi, but it's things like shadows, aliens, paranoia, paranormal, very hyper Christ-like, like extraterrestrial or spiritual experiences. You claim them. I do. I claim them as spiritual experiences or paranormal experiences, both at the same time, because you have a darkness in your soul and in your mind because of the lack of sleep. And then you have this high because you cannot sleep. So you see things as higher, more beautiful, quote, beautiful as they are, right? So that is psychosis. People get it wrong. People think like psychosis, okay, you're schizophrenic, okay, you're a crazy person, you need to be locked up, you need to be in jail, you need to be put away, I can't be your friend. You know, like we have to keep this hush hush. But I personally don't. I might write more about this more directly through my own lens and eyes, not just your lens, not like me sharing this right now, but I mean like write a book about me as first person, not me creating a character based on me, but I want to do like the specifics, like a first-hand account of these experiences because I'm just that passionate about them. And I think I was seen as an experiment when I was in the hospital. I was in there for chest pain originally. They saw my low weight. They understood my state of mind in the sense that they couldn't understand me because I was a whack and I was seeing things and I was having like a near-death experience. I kid you not. I thought, well, I still think I would have died 3 days from the day I was put in the ER if I didn't get help that night. I thought I was going to continue to not eat or sleep, and I was going to continue to lose weight and be even smaller than 90 pounds. Yeah, crazy stuff, crazy shit right there. But with me, I did it. And I think the people who were in behavior at the hospital, I think they were like stunned and amazed because I'm very, very introverted, and I got out of there as a very introverted introvert. I didn't do a lot of interaction. I went to like basically a few of the groups, you know. I did group only a few times because one, I didn't want to interfere because I don't have the problem of self-harm and self-hate that these others do. But also like I didn't trust these people. I don't know anything about them. I don't want to be their friend or like be influenced. And then another thing, I'm an introvert, especially if I'm sick, if I'm not at my best, I feel blah and meh and eh, and I don't want to be around other people. I want to withdraw. I want to hide. I want to avoid and ignore. I want to isolate. That was the way that I was able to heal the best I could. And we thought that I was anorexic for a time simply because things didn't make sense or add up. And on these new meds, I'm eating the most I've ever eaten. I've never had an eating disorder. Sometimes I would feel anxiety or feel stressed and just not eat. But these new meds that they have me on, my mascara is probably going crazy. But anyway, oh, that's my mom. Okay, cool. That's just about pizza. She's gonna bring pizza home. By the way, do you like this outfit? Can't see the shorts. You can't see my scrawny legs. But, it kind of reminds me of a cloud. I love light blue tie-dye because it looks like clouds, like a cloudy sky. You know? I'm a nerd for the sky. You guys know this. I'm actually really afraid of birds, but yet, I love the sky. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I was able to recover and get the poop out of there and avoid going to state because of my family, and they came and saw me every single day. My mom was there every day. Sometimes my dad, at times my grandma Terry came in town. You know, like, I had the support from them, but I had the support from me too. I heal by myself. I recharge. I am able to gather myself and ground myself, spending time alone, being creative, having alone time. And that kept me going. I wrote so much. I have to transfer the notebooks. I'll have to type out all of those thoughts and words and ideas and stuff because I want to make this into another book. I have two competing ideas. They both want to be first for what I do next year, my fourth book for 2024. Hey, that's kind of cute. 2021 was my first book, 1. 22, my second, 2, you know. It's cute how the years kind of go up. I love that. That's a very OCD thing I just thought of. And I gotta sit in the sun or lay in the sun and get the zit gone, fried off by the sun. Anyway, but I am gaining weight, okay? I'm 112. My highest is 120. I was 18 years old. I float around between 105 to 110 usually. I was 115 consistently earlier this year. So I'm going to get back there. So I look anorexic. I look like I don't eat, but all the calories I do eat do not add up. They don't show. And so when I was eating at the hospital, it was those Ensure drinks, like those protein drinks, non-stop. Just those day after day after day, trying to hit that mark. So I would have about 6 every single day. And then on top of that, I was eating more and more with each and every day until I got to the point where I could eat meals. So I was in there for like 12 days. In 2017, I did not sleep for 10 days. And then I went to the ER, but then they allowed me to go home, and I stayed home. I stayed at home to get well, and that took months. So it is a process. Right now, I'm on really good meds for mood and for sleep, and it has been able to increase my appetite. I feel less anxious about things and around other people. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be. And as a perfectionist, that pisses me off because I'm never going to get that pill. Maybe if there were a placebo, is that what it is? Placebo effect, like that one, like fake pill, quote fake pill. Like if I could have that, that'd be pretty sweet. But if it actually worked to where I become like perfect, I'm enlightened, I'm renewed, reborn, just I've had growth in myself and I just feel more content and confident and bleh, perfect, whatever. But there's none of that. So that was my June. And then this month of July, I've just been getting back into the swing of things, but not even getting back past tense because this is new. Everything in June and before is dead. Everything, how I was feeling, how I wasn't doing so hot, that's dead and gone. Like I have that, but I'm having to rebuild myself and my character. And a person said this at the hospital, I think it was a nurse there. They said it's character development, this trial, this hardship, this doom and gloom that I have gone through, that I had to go through. And yeah, I'm excited about this next book I have planned because, excuse me, or I guess quote these next two books planned. I think it will be a really good thing. But I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I won't talk for all that much longer. I'll get going here. But yeah, I just thought to share. So that was my little health scare. Now I know that I do need meds, and now that here's the other thing I can share. Now I know that I don't need Chris, and so my plan totally blew up in my face, and deep down in the back of my mind, I knew, nope, you're gonna stay here, Em. You need to keep your options open. Don't quit your job yet. Do not say no to the, well, it's a studio apartment that I've had my name down for a long time, but I told myself, I just spit over it, sorry. I just told myself to not cancel it, say no to it, say pass on it. Like, I kept things open. I was decluttering and I was going through my life and my possessions and things. And I did tell my friends that I was going to be moving back there, and they were really excited. And just as of a few days ago, I told them, it's like, hey, by the way, plans changed and they kind of sort of fell through. So if I'm in the area, that would be great. If I can see you, if we can plan it, that'd be sweet. And I hope that all is well, blah, blah, blah. I take friendships very, very sincerely, seriously, to my heart, hardcore. Like, if there's one thing that I pride myself in, it's my relationships with people I love and care about. That's my friends. And with Chris, this sounds terrible, awful, and it was just like in September, but now it's even easier now with time and things, and I don't know, it's changed over time as well. But in September, when I ended things originally, I was a hot mess at first, but I healed. And right now, I've been fine and I'm healing. And just parting ways and just saying goodbye, and plus how he cared but didn't care in too many areas of my life and my soul, it's just, I need somebody who is on top of communication, who is sincere and genuine, who goes out of their way, who initiates more, especially as the guy. It was exhausting as the girl for me to have to do that, or it seemed that way. And there's other things too, like if I can't gain weight, if I can't have kids, if I can't be off meds, those are huge important things, but those are things that are about me, and they are linked to my health and my personality and behavior. They are linked to my whatever, me. And for a person to be so controlling and demanding over those things, that is very unfair, that's unhealthy. And I'm now seeing this because hindsight, they say about it, like, things make more sense as time goes on. And with time, things heal. Things heal with time. So all of the drama and confusion and things with this relationship the past 5 years on and off, and being serious and then on a break and then going back to being serious for a time, whatever, is just crazy. So I need to be grounded and safe and secure and solid and stable in myself alone because I am enough and I deserve that and I need self-love and I can't lose myself for another person. I don't have to change myself to impress another person or their family. Nothing against his family. His family had good intentions in certain things, but there was just a lack of understanding. There was miscommunication. There was just too much drama and problems to where it's not worth it. I was so stressed out. I was frazzled. There was like a tornado inside of me, my mind, my spirit, and I just felt so stressed out. And now I can breathe again. I don't have chest pain anymore, and I'm feeling more clarity, more clear up in my head upstairs. Like I feel more okay. I'm never going to be perfect, but that's fine. Right now I'm on meds, I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm gaining weight. I have a beautiful life. I have a great family. I have more. It just keeps going, you know. But like my relationships with my family, there's more of a connected bond and there's a sincere love there that I've missed because this relationship was so hard and it was stressful. And I know you're overheating, little Cameron. We gotta get going. Well, I gotta get going and whatever. But yeah, I cannot put other people before myself, and that is not selfish or spoiled or conceited. That is smart and healthy and wise. That is needed. You gotta do that because your happiness and this is your life and that's the important stuff, you know. So that's just what I wanted to share. And actually tomorrow, if I upload this today's the 12th. Tomorrow is his birthday. So happy birthday, Chris. You're not going to be watching this. If you are, I'll be really confused, but I'll also never find that out probably. But yeah, I feel more me. I feel stronger. I feel more fine, more okay than I have in forever. And like, I have a job right now. I am a para. I teach a sweet little girl. You know, I live in a really small, quaint town. It's pretty dull here, but at least it's cheap to live here, and I have a studio here, or at least a swap planned. You know, I have a good start. I have a good foundation, and I'm on my own insurance here pretty soon. I don't want to date for a while. If I do at all, I don't know. But I'm working on me. I'm going to work on my art, my creativity, my books, my writing. I just want to regroup with myself, regroup the pieces of Emily, like gather myself up and give myself a big hug because I'm a jewel. I am a jewel. And I might even start crying. This is so corny and cheesy, but it's not bad. It's not bad to put yourself first. It's not. It's a beautiful gift too. It's a gift that you give yourself. Because when you treat yourself, you take care of yourself, you love yourself, you practice and show and breathe self-love. When you do that, it influences and empowers other people too so that they know that they should be doing the same thing. But also, it tells the world that, like, wow, she's important. She is that important for you to, and I think this person outside is observing me. I don't know for sure. In front of me. Anyway, that was a good train of thought. But basically, just you are telling the world that you're important, and people will give you a respect if you respect yourself. And I attract very red, bold, blunt personalities, like in men. And I'm, according to like the personality test, I'm a blue-white with a hint of red and yellow, but I'm mostly blue and white, so I'm like all of the colors. I think all of us are all of the personality, like traits, you know, but there's more colors involved. And some are very loud and others are very quiet in a single human being. So with me, it would be mostly blue with white. And I'm like chill. Like, I talk a lot and I can be crazy and goofy, blah, blah, blah. But like, I just need somebody who can mesh well with me, not overpower me, not overcome me, not be demanding or demeaning or anything. Reds can do that. You have to be careful if you're a red, not to, throw shade or anything. But anyway, I'm gonna get going here pretty soon. But I just wanted to share that last thought. You need to do it for you. Marry him if you feel good about it. Nobody else has a say. You have the biggest say. Your yes means everything. It can be everything from marriage to what you eat this morning to the clothes you wear tomorrow. Like, everything you do needs to be all about you. All about you. Your time, your energy, how you want to live your life is about you. It is. That is not, and I'm going to say the same thing again, spoiled, conceited, blah, blah, blah. It's not. It is not a selfish thing to put you first. You need to put you first. I was putting Chris first for way too long. So much so that it was killing me. And I could feel my spirit in a turmoil. It was a twisting, turning, like churning. It was just an uncomfortable feeling for a long time. And it was a weight on my shoulders. It was a pit in my stomach. And I ignored it. I ignored it for a long time. I knew that there were red flags, but I just didn't want to count them and see them as problems. And you can do that. You can say no, and you can leave, and you can stop, and you can walk away to hobbies, interests, family, friends, people, jobs, school stress. If things are not benefiting you, if they're not doing you good now, long term, in the future, whatever it is, drop it. Drop it. Okay. And now, I should probably go. So, thank you for listening. And again, I think this person somewhere is watching me. It's the psychosis, guys. No, just kidding. I have been out of that. I'm proud of myself. But anyway, let me go. And I'll try to upload this as soon as possible. I'm trying to be more creative. Gotta work on my channel and my book right now. Just fun stuff to do. But I am doing really fun stuff with people too, so that's good. Just trying to keep it balanced, do a little bit of everything every day. And then blah, 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 blah. I'm still talking. Okay, love you guys.